let's look at some bot stuff. How about that? Let's launch Half-Life here in Nuclide. And to show you this is actually really Nuclide, let's go into test D-lights. There we go. I think that's enough proof for you. This ain't gold source. We got boot camp, and let me show you the new waypoint menu. So this is the whole node graph, which is used for the single player AI as well as the bots. So they will use a unified navigation system. The reason for that is that you also would probably want to play with bots in cooperative mode, right? Like that's something, if you ever played Quake 1 with the Zeus bot, that one actually supported cooperative single player. So you could actually have a bot playing with you on your side. And I believe the Zeus bot author, Nelno, I think it was also hired by Ironstorm because of his work creating the Zeus bot. And so yeah, you're probably interested in, okay, what's this? These are just like normal waypoints, right? Well, this is obviously using the fancy engine routing system that's multi-threaded, which we originally created for the wastes, and it was pure QuakeC, right? But handling such a large, well, tree structure in a way, through QuakeC proved to be very performance intensive. So Spike, you know, David, the guy behind FTE, suggested that it would probably be smarter to just push it into the engine and make it multi-threaded on top of that, so that we get all the speed benefits. So what's going on here is we have the normal waypoints connected via links, and these are all two-way links. So you can have two-way and one-way links. One-way link, for example, is this one. So someone who's standing here can go and might go down there, but he can't get up here because you can't actually jump up here. The jump height is too low. And so you can see that they're capable of doing some pretty snazzy stuff. Actually, I just noticed something. We definitely need to link these two. And I sadly do not have no clip. But as you can see, when someone comes down here, they'll aim at that waypoint, and then they may either choose to jump down, or they may choose to jump over here. And let's try this. I haven't tested this, but let's try this. I've got a bot spawned, and now I'm asking him to come to this waypoint. Oh, yeah, he might actually use that route as well. He actually might. There you go. Although he shouldn't jump here. No, he was not meant to jump here. He was meant to walk. I swear. So now he's going down there. Okay. So maybe now you'll actually go that route and try to go up there, come down here, and then jump. We'll see. Maybe that'll be really, really something else. But yeah, I this is the first time I've actually spent a large amount on the bot AI in any game. I've created one bot, almost. Timing is a bit off. Well, we'll get to tweak that, guys and girls. So, I wrote my first bot for The Wastes, the commercial game I released back in 2018, and I'd never written a bot before. I had no idea about the challenges of writing a bot, and so you know, I'm still a bit dumb with ladders. I haven't added any flags. I've only added flags for jumping, crouching, walking, just so that they can get past like very like small brushes and bridges and stuff. But yeah, I wrote a bot for the wastes back in 2018, and I've learned a lot from it, and I also didn't really have much of a success. I mean, it works, like, you could play with it, you could have fun with it, but people always desired a bit more, so I'm sorry if I couldn't deliver back then, but I'm trying to make good on that now, because this bot here will also power the bot in the next Wastes update. So to all of you who supported me and my team with that game, you get to enjoy a much better bot, hopefully, soon. And so, you can actually, like these are for example jump points, as you can see, by how they're fading, those two jump lines. Yeah. So I always try to just place waypoints in a way that I imagine would be desirable by an AI. There's a lot of testing involved here. For example, if I was to show you the bootcamp waypoint file has 541 waypoints. That's a lot of things I needed to place manually and link manually. It's a large map. So that gets us to obviously ask the question, okay, what is the spot exactly? Is this just for Half-Life, or is this, well, like I alluded to earlier, this is not just some Half-Life specific bot. This is part of the Nuclide repository. It's called BotLib, and it actually has no game-specific code in here at all. If I was to go to, for example, let me pick the bot first, and go to Stockyard. If I was to turn the pacifist mode off, oops, they're actually gonna, like, fight. Like, you can hear them in the background. And they're gonna go down places and get health and everything, and do all their pathfinding. So they will actually fight and do things. This guy is doing something else entirely. He had a target in his visor, and as you can see, they're not really trained with the weapons, because all they do is literally just whatever weapon they have in their hand, they'll try to fire. And those two are stuck in each other. Or something. There's a bot that killed another with a grenade. Wonder what's his deal. But yeah, well, they're not really combat trained because there's no game-specific code for them yet. All like the pathfinding routines and stuff are in here. So they'll be able to do all their pathfinding stuff. And you get to experience them in really all the mods you want. Like, for example, I haven't actually added anything into, what to pick? Let's just pick opposing force, because it's the first on the list. I haven't loaded that in a while. I really haven't loaded opposing force in a while. I didn't make any waypoints for opposing force, so I need to go into map from Half-Life that I did create waypoints for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Context size. So this is unmodified opposing force from Nuclide. I'll just make the screen and I'll add some bots. And the bots are gonna, you know, do their thing. They're gonna pathfind around. that stuff. Oh yeah. And I can ask them to come to like this location. They'll actually attempt to go up there. They'll try to get up there. So yeah, BotLib will make it so that every mod, every game, can have bots, and you can override certain functions so that they actually are optimized for your game in Nuclide. And this obviously will include free CS, so that you can do things like zombie mod and just have other, you know, CTs and Ts to play with when playing Counter-Strike with you. So, this is just a quick video showing off the bot stuff. It's been only like 3 days of work of me fuffing around, going and fixing up the engine. I, rewrote most of the bot stuff. Um, the wastes bot code was very specific to the wastes. I think the shares more in common with the general monster logic I wrote for the singular player AI. But yes, let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you for watching, and thanks for your continued interest in whatever this is that I'm doing.